The Maldives government has announced its decision to terminate the hydrographic survey agreement with India. At a press conference, the Under-Secretary for Public Policy at the President's office, Mohammad Firzul, has stated that President Mohammad Muizzu's 14-week roadmap includes a policy to terminate the secret bilateral agreements made by previous governments that threatened the sovereignty of the Maldives. This is what he stated, and I'm quoting. He has also stated, and I quote, that the hydrographic survey agreement will come to an end in June next year, and that the government has informed India that it will not be renewing the agreement. Also joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Ajay Jandal. Ajay, over to you for more details.
After having asked India to withdraw its military personnel from the Maldives, President Mohammad Muizzu has decided to pull out from a 2019 agreement for cooperation in the field of hydrology between India and Indian Navy and the Maldives National Defense. And that is basically happening. The agreement allowed the Indian Navy to carry out extensive hydrographic surveys in the Maldives to help improving navigation, safety, economic developments and security and defense cooperations, environment protection and other things over there. But after it is withdrawn, then it is going to affect what India was doing. And the Navy had so far carried out 3 such surveys under the agreement that Muizzu, predecessor Ibrahim Sol signed with India. In the future, hydrography work will be carried out under 100% Maldives management and with only Maldives privy to the information, said the senior officials to the President's office. That is what has been conveyed. The new government under Muizzu, which took over last month and is seen widely as pro-China, had said that earlier that it will review some of the agreement that the previous government had signed with India. So that is why it seems that they are pro-China. So that's why they have taken such a decision.
All right, Ajay, I'd like to thank you. But with us on the broadcast is Mr. Sanjeev Srivastav, international affairs expert. Sir, it seems that Maldives is, of course, going ahead with its U-turn. As far as the India First policy is concerned, we have seen their Vice President visited China for China's Indian Ocean Forum meet just a short while back. Meanwhile, they did not attend the Colombo security meet that had taken place, of which they are a member. Now we're seeing that certain crucial agreements that have been inked between India and Maldives will not be renewed. What do you make of this, and do you think Muizzu is in fact following the footsteps of Yamin?
Well, Pia, I think it is unfortunate to observe that such crucial agreements which India had signed with Maldives with regard to hydrological research, etc., are being annulled, and further extension are not being given by the present government, President Muizzu's government, and it is certainly unfortunate development. But in my assessment, Pia, President Muizzu, in the election campaign, during the campaign trail, he had promised to the people of Maldives that he will try to project a kind of a neutral image of the Maldivian foreign policy, and to do that, I think he is taking certain steps which it appears that he is trying to address to its domestic constituency, that they are not going for any India or any China-like initiative, and he is trying to balance out between the two sides, and that's why he had chosen his first visit, the first destination of his foreign visit, as Turkey, but certainly this is a departure from this India First policy, and it is unfortunate to see, because India has been a great help and support of Maldives from time to time, whether there was any security threat to their existence or to any other situation like disaster management, medical evacuations, etc., etc. But India has been helping Maldives in their nation-building efforts. And Maldives, the kind of geographical location they are in, they need a lot of research, they are need under ocean research, hydrological research, etc., for which India was trying to help out Maldives in that process. And I think it would have been better if the Maldivian government would have continued with this kind of research activities. And obviously, this entire Indian Ocean regional kind of a climate threats and challenges which is prevailing at this point of time. Maldives is a country which could come under a severe such distressing situation in future because of the changing climate patterns. So I think such research was very important, but as I said, that Maldivian government, the present dispensation, President Muizzu, is attempting to give a picture, a kind of image to the people of Maldives that he will be taking a different instance from the previous dispensation of President Soleh. But yes, one concern, as you mentioned about it, Pia, that he should not follow the path of President Yemen. Because if he follows the path of President Yemen, then it will have a serious consequences for Maldives relationship, and it will not be a good development for the entire Indian Ocean region, because the kind of policies which were pro-China policies which were being pursued by President Yemen during his tenure was certainly not a welcome sign of the Maldivian foreign policy, and it cost him also a lot of trouble later. So I think I would say that President Muizzu should be cautious and careful, and I am sure that when he met our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi in UAE on the sidelines of the COP28 meeting, he had assured that he will continue doing his support to projects like Greater Malay connectivity projects and several other projects. I think he is saying that they will continue supporting Indian projects, but he should be cautious while taking steps with regard to the various agreements which the previous dispensation had signed with India.
All right, sir. With that, I would like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast this morning, presenting your perspectives.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.